coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. We push. We pushing. Can't stop, won't stop, man. Big love to everybody who rock with me, man. Everybody who support this platform, man. Like I always say, man, supporting is important, man. So we need it. We need it to grow. We need it to get this message out. So everybody who's rocking with me, man, I love you. I appreciate you. Let's go. Let's get it. You know, for right now, like I said, I've been pushing the lives in the membership. I got more interviews to do with some important people, people that I deem important, people who I deem their messages important, and I would appreciate y'all support and help supporting them, man, because like I said, it's all information, man, that needs to be got out of there. So appreciate you all. Let's keep going. Let's keep rocking. Salute, TBP Nation. Stand up. We out here, and we ain't going nowhere. So let's get it. Oh. Today, man, I was just thinking about, you know, different scenarios in prison, different things. And I usually go by some of the comments. And the comments about, I get a lot, people be asking me, what happened, you know, defending other people, you know what I'm saying? You look out for the people that's weak, or look out for the people that's trying to take advantage of in prison. I mean, in a perfect world, that's what you would want to do if you feel like somebody's bullying somebody else or somebody taking advantage of somebody else and you capable, or you feel you capable of stopping it. You know, you would want to do that. But in prison, man, that's a risk. That's a real big risk, because number one, everybody in prison is in prison and their goal is to get out. So anything that you do that will hinder you from getting out as soon as you can get out is detrimental to you. You know what I'm saying? It's detrimental to you in every way. And then you're gonna have situations yourself that you're gonna have to deal with, which may push you back. So it's kind of like you want to hold those moments for when you need them for yourself, because you might need them for yourself. It may not be the same situation like somebody trying to, you know, take advantage of you, but it may be somebody playing with you. It may be somebody trying to harm you, you know. So you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to be selective in what you put yourself in, man, because every situation in prison is a dangerous situation. People don't understand that. They say, oh, well, you know you could beat him, or this. Man, every situation in prison is a dangerous situation, because whether you could physically beat somebody or not, they could always come back and you know, invoke that revenge on you when you're not prepared, when you're not ready, you know, when you're not on point, and that could cost you your life, or you know, enough damage where it hurt you for the rest of your life. So, and I've actually known dudes who jumped in other people's beef and took off for people. You know, it be it somebody from their neighborhood, somebody they know, somebody they some kin to, or whatever the case may be. But I also know people who jumped in other people's beef and they got worse than what the person they was trying to help was gonna get. Yeah, absolutely. It happens like that. Because number one, person is gonna be even more offended that you getting in their business. And it ain't your business. If I got an issue with this man and I'm dealing with this issue with this man, then another man come to me and tell me, hey man, I mean, back up off of him, woo. Your anger then goes from the person that you got the problem with to this person even twofold, because you like, who is you to tell me what to do about my business? You know, understand me? And that's a tricky situation, man. Yeah, man, because I knew a dude that owed the dude some money, man. He owed the dude that had a store box. He owed him some money in the store box, and he was playing with that money. I know for a fact. And the dude gave him a lot of grace. He gave him a lot of grace, and then he got to the point where he felt like he was playing with him, and he was gonna put hands on him. You know, he wasn't gonna, you know, put the Bethlehem in them or nothing like that. Cause some dudes don't even deserve that. Well, I ain't gonna use the word deserve. Cause some dudes do deserve it, but they not worthy of that. Because like I say, you gonna have to pay a price too. And you don't want to do that to somebody who is not, that you don't really deem that type of physical threat to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you have to pick and choose in the prison when you make your moves, man, because those moves is gonna count. They gonna count. And some dudes, like I say, you don't feel like they're physical or enough threat to you, or mentally where they're gonna come back and try to sneak you or do something like that. So you may just want to whoop them real good and get them on up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You just may want to do that. So it all depends. So in this type of situation, he was just planning on putting hands on the dude, right? So as he gonna do that, then old dude homeboy gonna try to be, Billy Bad, ham pots and pull up on the time. Hey man, you ain't doing nothing to my own boy. I'm letting you know that right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is how he coming. You ain't doing nothing to my own boy. And dude like, man, what you got to do with it, man? The man owe me money. He said, oh, I don't care. He gonna pay you when he can pay you. He was like, man, you better go ahead. He said, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you. And just like that, he just turned around. He said, all right, don't worry about it. Don't worry. He said, what you mean don't worry about it? He said, I said don't worry about it. Go straight to the cell. He won't even in the cell less than a minute. Came right back out and started walking in there. And you could tell the way people moving in prison. You could tell they moving with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And he walking straight up on him. And as he walking to him, dude trying to square up like he think he coming to fight. You know what I'm saying? But he won't come in and fight. He won't. As soon as he got close enough to him, bop, 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 pulled it out and started chopping. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think dude knew that he had it in his hand at first, because he's swinging and he getting hit. He getting hit, and then he just start hollering. And when he look up, he see what's going on. Now the crazy part about that is he getting hit, and he got hit decent. I'm talking about 5-6 times. That's a lot with that Bethlehem. And he hollering now. He hurt. The crazy thing is that the dude that he helping is right there too. He don't make a move. He don't bust a move at all. He don't attempt to help. He don't do anything. He just sit there looking like a deer in headlights. But this dude getting chopped up because of you. He getting chopped up because of you, and you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he could have got, taken out of here. Because dude just stood over him there because they on the top tier. He can't go nowhere. Only place he could go is jump off. You know what I'm saying? Which might have ended up in more injuries. So he stuck. Only thing to say to him was the grace that the dude had for him, man. It was like, man, yeah, keep on getting my business. Getting in my business. He was like, all right, okay, all right, yeah, I know. He's like, and he letting them know I could take you out, though. You know what I'm saying? I could take you out. By now, he done drew so much attention, everybody looking at him in the block. And I know how he felt because I done been there, And he just, he peeled off, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't get away from that. He got locked up too, you know what I'm saying? And as he was walking away, he told the dude that owed him the money, you know what I'm saying? He said, I should do something to you too. I should do something to you too. And dude was like, man, I'm going to give you the money. Pow! Smacked him. Like a girl. Smacked him. Pow! He don't do nothing but hold his face. You know what I'm saying? Walk to his cell. By the end, the people done call the people, man, and they coming. They lock us down. They come in, they take him out. They get old boy, get him the medical, get him whatever help he need. You know what I'm saying? They come back. They lock old boy up. The guy smack. Because by now, the people in the booth done seen everything. Lock old boy up. You know what I'm saying? Lock this celly up who ain't had nothing to do with it. They just locked them up for investigation. You know what I'm saying? They locked dude celly up. They put the Bethlehem in him. So it's a whole situation there. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole situation. Now you got somebody over there fighting for their life, you know what I'm saying? All because he wanted to take up for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying it's a bad move. I'm just saying it's a move that you got to know what you're doing with, and you got to be willing to go all out, and you got to be willing to sacrifice if you're going to put yourself in somebody else's business. Now, evidently, he felt like it was worth it to him, or he didn't weigh out the odds of what could have happened. He had a little size on him. I guess he thought dude wasn't really built like that. He probably figured that he could physically beat dude, and dude was leaning on his partner because he could physically beat his partner. So he came in too. But everything ain't physical in the penitentiary, man. It don't matter how big you is. It don't matter. None of that don't matter, man, when you go into war. What matters is, what that other person is capable of doing. That's what matters. And you never know that until it's showtime. Because I done seen some dudes that don't look like they gonna do nothing. Don't give you no indication that they gonna do nothing. But if you put your hands on them or you try to take something from them, you see a whole nother side of that person. And I'm telling you right now, anybody pick that Bethlehem up, they the biggest dude in the penitentiary. It depends on what they're gonna do with it, but they just as big as the biggest dude in the penitentiary. If you got that in your hand, that is the ultimate equalizer. Because there ain't nobody trying to get hit. Nobody. I don't care what they tell you. They can say what they want to say. They can say, I ain't scared of no man. Yeah, right. Right. You ain't trying to get hit with that thing, man. I'm telling you, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize where you at. You got to realize the medical response time. You got to realize the medical treatment that you're going to get. All of that could be the end of your life. All of that could be the end of your life. You got to factor all that in. So you got to try to avoid, getting hit with that joint at all costs. And if you think you're going to get hit with it or you think somebody plotting on you, you got to move. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, but people take up other people's beefs. I'm not going to act like it don't happen. It do happen. It happens a lot. And especially with this gang culture that we got in there now, the gang's going to always take up the beef. That's how they coming. You got a problem with a gang member, you got a problem with the gang. It's just that simple. Same thing. You got a problem with a Muslim, you got a problem with the Muslims. And that's how it go down. So, but like I said, it's gonna be the one to be the most aggressive is gonna take the blunt of whatever is coming. So if you taking up for somebody, you gonna be the aggressor. You the one that's gonna take more than what the person who problem it is gonna take. Just like I could go back to that same scenario with with that thing with that me and Modem talked about, the DC Richmond thing, when it was a dude from DC Quest, and it was the dude from Richmond that had the initial beef over a $20 bill. You understand me? But it was other people getting in the beef to take up the beef. You know what I'm saying? For the two people that's the original players in the game. Now, this person taking up the beef because he looking out for him. This person taking up the beef because he looking out for him. Because I guess if you look at it, technically they feel like they the apples of the people, and this dude end up killing this dude. And somebody lost their life in that situation. Somebody lost their life in that situation, and multiple dudes got stabbed in that situation. Multiple dudes got transferred in that situation. Multiple dudes got locked up in that situation. All for the two people and other people taking on somebody else's beef. Taking on somebody else's beef, man. Just imagine that you go take up for somebody else and you lose your life for taking up for somebody else. And that person in this particular incident, he was scared to fight for himself. He went to jail. He checked in. And the beef continued. Because he saw it was getting deadly serious. He saw it was getting out of hand. He go to jail and the beef continue. This is the residue from these two people and other people taking up for each other, and somebody lose their life. Somebody get a murder charge. Other people get holes in them. Other people beefing. Other people get shipped, transferred. And then you got these dudes is running into each other years and years and years down the line in the system, and that beef is still there, and it's a little uneasy. Don't nobody know what's going on. Don't nobody know how it's going to shake out. All because men ain't handling their situation all the real. He ain't never had to go get nobody and tell nobody what was going on with him. He should have handled the situation between them two, and they wouldn't have never even got to that point. And somebody would still be alive, and so on and so forth. So, like I say, all beefs, all altercations are serious in prison, man. And dare I say they deadly serious because of the simple fact that anything can shake out, anything can happen. It could always escalate. It can always escalate, and then you always got somebody who want to be the toughest guy. You always got somebody who want to say, oh, I'm going to shut this down. Okay, you might be the one that gets shut down. It can happen to anybody. Me, anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm innocent, like I ain't took off for dudes before. I did. And at the time, maybe now I'm looking in retrospect, I always knew it was danger, but I may not have knew the magnitude of the danger that I was putting myself in when I stepped in in defense of somebody that I mess with, somebody that I rock with. It's just like with the Keith situation. I view Coffee Keith, Nemesis as a sucker. You know what I'm saying? To me, but to Keith, he was a bully. But I viewed him as a sucker. But he could have easily, backed down for me and then turn around and plotted on me, because in my mind, I felt like I shook him up and like I felt like he wasn't built like that. But that could also be it could have been a miscalculation. He could have caught me coming down the stairs when I'm unaware, thinking I done checked him, I done put him in order. He could have came behind me and caught me off guard and did something to me, because I viewed him as a non-threat. You know what I'm saying? Which when I look back on it now, that's a miscalculation for anybody to view them as a non-threat in prison. You always a threat. If you walking and you breathing, you a threat. Because you could do the same thing any other man can do. You could do the same thing any other man can do. You could pick that Bethlehem up and you could push it. And that's ain't no more than what nobody else do. It's just those who are willing to do it. And you can't judge who's willing to do that until they do it. So yeah, like I say, I done put myself in those situations, man. And but it was all a learning, process. And God was with me, because I done made some errors. I done made some misjudgments. I done made some bad decisions for sure. But all out of what I was feeling at the time. But like I say, you got to analyze these things, man. And it's I've seen it. Like I say, people get in other people's beef and get hurt more than the person that had the beef. Even so much as far as to lose their life. Get colostomy bags, get, sliced up, cut up. There's something that's going to last forever. It happens. That's why you got to mind your business in penitentiary. No matter what you feel, no matter whatever. If you don't, you have to be prepared to go all out, because somebody is going to be prepared to go all out against you for getting in their business. So them is the options in prison. You got to pick your battles, and you got to pick your wars, very, very cautiously, man, because it can cost you everything, and that's what happened in that situation right there. It cost him his life for somebody else that was safely in the hole in segregation that couldn't be touched. So anyway, man, I just wanted to run that down to y'all, man. Just another video to enlighten you. Another video to put out here to the masses, to these young people, that this is a prison life right here, man. This is a prison lifestyle. This is how they living in there. These are real issues in there every day, and it's an issue that you might be faced with if you end up in there, So you safer out here. You better out here. You have more opportunities out here. Stay free, man. Stay out here, man. Make good decisions while you out here, so you won't have to make those decisions while you in there, because it might be a decision that you had to make. So anyway, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Please use the comments. Please like the video if you like it. Please share the video if you deem it should be shared. And we're gonna keep on pushing them, man. We're gonna keep on trying to uplift and motivate, educate and teach. We out here, man. Salute TBP Nation. Stand up, man. We out here. Duck. Them hooks, man, because they out there too. Stay free. We gone.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.